Each and every session will be recorded, guys. Each and every session will be recorded. Okay, so nothing to worry. Right, guys. So this is called three-tier architecture. So total how many actions you can see here, guys? Can you tell me? Please respond in the chart. Total how many actions? See, browser to web server, that is one action. Web server to application server, one action. Like the total how many actions are there? When you click on any product, how many actions are there? Tell me, guys. Just respond in the chart. Use your chart option. Just type the answer in the chart, guys. I'm waiting for the answers. Total how many actions are there in this while pulling the data? Total how many actions will be there? Please respond in the chart. Only 12 people responded, guys. That's what I said. Okay, right or wrong, forget about it. Okay, just respond. That's fine, guys. Okay, 19 people responded till now. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's fine. If anyone wants to respond, please respond, guys. Okay, so yes. So someone said 9 Jayesh, 9 Jyot Babu, 8 7 7 5 7 6 7 6 6 7 6 7 3. Okay, 7 7 6 6 7 7. Okay, fine, guys. Okay, chalo, let's count with me. From browser to web server, one action. From web server to application server, second action. From application server to database server, third action. On database server, one query will run, fourth action. From that query results, it will send it to the application server, fifth action. Application server to web server, sixth action. Web server to your browser, seven actions, guys. Means a single click includes, you are thinking I am just doing a single click, right? You are doing a single click. Okay, when you're doing a single click, see in this fraction of milliseconds, how much time it is taking to open this product, guys? Fraction of milliseconds. In the fraction of milliseconds, okay, seven actions are going to be completed, and then only you are going to get the details or get the information, guys. Okay, so why, sir, why we have to discuss these things? Is it really important? Someone comes to you, hey, my application is not working, they said. Okay, my database, or else I'm unable to pull the data from the database. Seems there is an issue with the database. You are in the shift, you are only in the shift. What will be your action, guys? Someone comes to you, hey, DBA team, I'm unable to pull the data from the database. Okay, he just raised a ticket like that, and you are in the shift. Now how you are going to handle this situation, guys? Tell me, guys. Anyone, please unmute and let me know the answer. Someone comes to you and they said, my database, I'm unable to pull the data from the database. He said just like this only. Now, are you going to blame the database? Tell me, guys.
No.
Maybe
Right?
web server down or
Yes, correct.
application server down.
Yes. When the user able to pull the data, guys, when you are able to click on this product, lot of reasons are there. You should have internet connection. Okay, once you clicked on, of course that request will goes to the web server, and then the request will goes to the application server, and then the request will goes to the database server, and it will run the query. Respect to query it will run, and then the output will goes to the application server. From application server to a web server, from web server to a browser service, guys. Means your web server has to work properly, your application server has to work properly, your database server has to work properly, and the network between these servers has to be work properly, and you should have internet connection. See how many things included here. If someone simply comes to you, hey, I'm unable to pull the data, means you cannot blame the database. That might be a issue with internet, that might be a issue with a web server, that might be an issue with the application server, that might be a issue with the database server. Okay, that might be an issue with the network also. So don't think if you're unable to pull the data or if your database is not working, don't blame database software. Yes, database software is also a part of it. There might be a chance database is down or database server is down, but don't think only because of database software. Don't think there is a problem with only a database software or with the database. Lot of reasons are there. Imagine the network is down, then also you cannot pull the data. So this is very important, guys. If someone comes to you, hey, my application is not working, I'm unable to pull the data, so you just do the health checks from your side, whether your database is up and running or not, whether your SQL server is up and running or not, whether everything is looking good or not from the database side. Just do the health checks. If everything looks good, tell them straight. Okay, it's not our issue. There is no problem for database side. Everything is looking good from database side. So let's check with a Windows team or network team or storage team or some other teams, web server team, application team. So they have to fix the issue, guys. If it is from Windows side, Windows people has to fix the issue. If it is from application side, application team has to fix the issue. So don't think if you are unable to pull the data, if your application is not working, don't think that is because of only database. That might be issue with web server, application server, database server, network also. Is it clear, guys? Every application will follow this three-tier architecture. Any application, okay? This is very common, guys. This is a kind of skeleton. Okay, every application has to follow this three-tier architecture. So, guys, can anyone tell me any examples for web server? Any softwares you know for which is acting as a web servers? Tell me
Amazon.
one or two softwares for web servers. Yes. Any idea,
Amazon.
guys? Amazon is not
AWS.
web server. No, 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 no.
AWS.
No, guys. No, no, no. AWS, Amazon. These are all not web servers, guys. Okay. There are separate web servers. Tomcat. Anyone
Apache
heard
Tomcat.
about this? Yeah. Apache, Tomcat. Okay. These are all like IIS from Windows.
IIS. Yeah.
IIS from Windows. Okay, this is your web server, guys. Means why we are discussing means mostly sometimes will in the organization when you go to the company. Okay, while working, you can see, hey, application is not working. Can you please restart IIS services? Okay, so in that case, you can see IIS. Internet Information Services, I guess. I'm not sure. I have to check, but IIS is one service from Windows, which is a web server, guys. Okay, and application. Can anyone tell me any application names, application server names? Okay, your Java will help us to create applications interface.
Java,
Your
.NET,
.NET, okay, .NET will help us to create a beautiful applications and all interface. It will help us to create a beautiful interface, and HTML,
Python,
Python, okay,
C++,
and next HTML. We have
C++,
this C++. Okay, that's okay. We have this one more is there. It's also very important, guys. Very important application along with. So PHP. Very good, excellent. PHP. Correct. PHP. So these are all application. By using these languages, okay, people will design this beautiful interface, guys. Okay, they will use this beautiful. When you open www.amazon.in, you can see first application only, so that's why people will call application as a front end applications. Okay, that's why because when you open any website, first you can see the application only. That's why we'll call applications as a front end applications, front end. Okay, front end application. Let me correct my mic. Okay, done. Front end application. Okay, so database will be there at the back end. You cannot see database. Okay, that's why people will call database software as back end database. Backend database, front end application, guys. Now tell me, these are the some softwares for web servers, some software for applications, and tell me, guys, any database softwares you know. Tell me whatever database softwares you know. Just let me know. Yeah, tell me.
SQL, Oracle,
SQL
Very
Server,
good. SQL Server is a
Oracle,
database software. Oracle is a database
Postgres,
software. Postgres, very good.
Oracle, Postgres,
Postgre,
Okay. Postgre,
MySQL,
MySQL,
MongoDB,
excellent. NoSQL,
MS SQL,
MongoDB.
MongoDB,
Okay. Next,
Mongo,
next.
MS SQL,
MS SQL, of course, this is the one. Okay, MS SQL.
Microsoft
SQL. Yeah, MS SQL or SQL.
PostgreSQL.
Postgres, okay. MySQL, NoSQL, MongoDB.
PLSQL
Postgres.
part of
PLSQL is a language.
language.
Language. PLSQL is a language, guys. Okay, we'll use for Oracle. Yes. Okay, any other database softwares? Okay, done. That's fine. These are the important database software, guys. So listen carefully. So this database software can be a MS SQL. This database software can be a MySQL. This database software can be a NoSQL. This database software can be Postgres. This database software can be MongoDB. Anything it can be, guys. If people are using MS SQL, Microsoft SQL Server, then our work will start. We are going to learn this MS SQL, guys. We don't learn all these softwares. Okay, we will just learn MS SQL. Why, sir? Why MS SQL? MS SQL is an important software, RDBMS software, guys. And in the market, okay, as per the Gartner report, I am not saying, guys, go to Google, okay, and check it as per the Gartner report. Okay, any software like we have for if any elections and all completed, some news channels will release the polling, right, polling results and all, right? What is that? Opinion poll, right? So
Exit
yes,
false.
exit polls, these different polls are there. They will do some survey and they are going to release this opinion poll, exit poll, different polls are there. Okay, in the same way, Gartner is an important company which is going to, okay, do some surveys on the softwares and it will tell you which is the best software. Okay, so as per the Gartner report, MS SQL is that on top in database software, guys. MS SQL Server is on top in the database softwares. Yes, that's true, guys. In the organization, if you go to any company, okay, and in 100 companies, 100 software companies, okay, almost 55 percentage people will use SQL Server, guys. Remaining 45 percentage, they might use Oracle, they might use Postgres, they might use MySQL, NoSQL, MongoDB. Okay, so I am not saying, guys, just go and Google it as per the Gartner report. Okay, MS SQL is on top, guys. In database softwares, MS SQL software is on top. Most of the people are going to use MS SQL software, guys. So, okay, so if this backend software is MS SQL software, then as a DBA, what is meant by DBA, guys? First of all, once this course is completed, you will become DBA. What is this DBA?
Database
Database,
Database
administration.
Base
administration.
administration.
database administrator. Okay, if you are doing this database administrator, the course is database administration. Okay, so the course is database administration. If you completed the course, you will become a database administrator, guys. So you are a database administrator. That might be a MS SQL database administrator, Oracle database administrator, Postgres DBA, MySQL DBA, NoSQL DBA. So everyone, those who completed all these courses can be called DBA only. If you completed MS SQL, you're a MS SQL DBA, so or SQL Server. In the market, generally will call MS SQL as a SQL Server, guys. SQL Server. Okay, you can be a SQL Server DBA. If you completed the Oracle course, you can be a Oracle DBA, MySQL DBA, NoSQL DBA, Mongo DBA. Like so, different DBAs are there. Don't think all DBAs are same. Okay, DBA means is a database administrator. Which software he is handling, he is that DBA. If you are handling MS SQL, Microsoft SQL Server,
MS.
you're an MS SQL DBA. Guys, is this clear? Any doubts? Any issues? Guys, please let me know. Yeah, am I going too fast? Or is this speed okay? Fine.
No, sir.
Guys,
Yes,
No,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Fine, sir.
I need response from everyone. This is very important, guys. I need response from everyone. Why? Because each and every person is important for me. Not one or two persons. Each and every person. We have 28 participants. Till 28th person has to respond. Okay, if you are facing any challenges, let me know. I'll adjust myself. Okay, guys, any issues, any doubts, any challenges till now? Is it clear? Okay,
Clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
yeah, okay,
Clear.
done.
Clear.
So correct, thank you, guys. Okay, so now tell me, guys, what is SQL Server?
It's the RDBA software
Software.
Correct.
which we use for store the data to
To store the data,
data,
to process the data,
process
to
the
retrieve the data. Okay.
data.
So all three are very important, guys. We have to store the data. We have to process the data, of course. We have to retrieve the data, guys. Without retrieving, retrieving is very important, guys. If there is no need to retrieve, why we should store that many, like terabytes of data, petabytes of data, guys? What is the use? So earlier, you know, right, how phones are. Earlier we have feature phones. Okay. There is no storage also, only I guess 512 MB or 256 MB storage will be there in the feature phones. That too, I'm not sure. Later, smartphones came into the picture. 2 GB storage, 4 GB storage, 8 GB storage, 16 GB storage, 32 GB storage phones, 64 GB storage phones. Now, almost 64 GB storage phones are very common for everyone. Then 128 GB storage phones. Then 256 GB storage phones, 512 GB storage phones. What is this, guys? Means the data that we are storing is keep on increasing, keep on increasing, keep on increasing. Agree? So now earlier 15 years, 20 years back, we just used 512 MB or 256 MB storage phones. Now we are using 256 GB storage phones. In 20 years, see the difference, guys. Okay, so the people storing the data, it is increasing. Why? Because they are storing and they are retrieving. If you are unable to retrieve the data, you are having guys crores of money, but you just missed that pin. You don't know the pin, how to mainly like that ATM pin. What is the use, guys? You have terabytes of data, but you're unable to retrieve the data. What is the use of storing that much of data, guys? So, database software will help us to store the data, of course, to process the data also, and to retrieve the data. Whenever we want, we are able to retrieve the data. Otherwise, these applications and all won't work, right? If I am unable to retrieve the data, Amazon will sell crores of products, crores of products. If we are unable to retrieve any product, there is no use of Amazon, guys. We cannot do online shopping and all. So storing is important, yes. Processing is also important, yes. Retrieving is very, very important, guys. We are doing all these things to retrieve the data only. Okay, so RDBMS software which will help us to store the data, to process the data, to retrieve the data. This is the basic definition of the SQL Server. What SQL Server will do, what and all things it can do, you can came to know at the end of the course after 1.5 month or after 2 months, guys. Okay, so this software can be used to store the data, right? So what data, what is this data, guys? What is this data? If I ask you, tell me about your data, what you are going to tell, guys? Tell me. Just if I ask you at the
The
end.
collection of information.
Correct. Okay, so before when we started the classes, I just asked you to introduce yourself, guys. Okay, I just asked you to introduce yourself. Everyone said their name. Okay, they from which location they came, and their background and all, education qualification. That is the data, guys. That is the data. Okay, so data is different, information is different, guys, which is in raw facts, that is called data. Let me show you one thing, just an example I'll show you, guys. Let me show you these things. Data. This is data models. Okay, done. This is one example. And okay, yes. Okay, data means it's a raw facts, raw fact. It's a raw fact, guys. Data means it's a raw facts and figures. Okay, it will be in raw format, guys. If you see here, this is a data, just a data. Can you understand anything by using these numbers, information and all this, by just looking into this data? Can you understand anything? You can see 10,000 Mahesh
No.
IT Kharpur ABC apartments. Some fields you can understand, might be Mahesh is the name, right? You can understand. That's it. This is just raw data, guys. So what is the difference between raw data and your information? The processed data can be called as a information. The process data, you are going to process the data by adding some attributes, by adding some meaning. Process data can be an information. How you are going to process the data, guys? By adding some attributes or by adding some meaning, guys. It will be converted into information. Okay, so data means it's a raw facts and figures, guys. If you add some attributes, then it will be converted into an information. See, guys, this is just raw data. Let me add some attributes. Okay, I just added one employee ID, and employee name is Mahesh, and I just added one column called department. Okay, he belongs to IT department. I just added one address. Okay, address column, and ABC Apartments Kerpuram is his address, and I just added one more column, and 10,000 is the salary. Earlier you are unable to identify what is this 10,000. Now if I added some meaning to this, now you are able to identify, yes, that 10,000 is a salary. Earlier you are unable to identify IT. Now you are able to identify, yes, that IT is a department for Mahesh. This is a Mahesh record. Means you just added some meaning, guys. You just added some meaning. You just added some columns. You just added some attributes. Then your data is converted into a information. This is called data processing. If you add some meaning to the data, that data will be converted into information. Okay, guys, data is very important. You know the importance of the data. Now if you are going to barber shop also, salon shop also, they are asking your phone number. Why, guys? Do you know why they are asking your phone number? What they will do with your number? Do you know? Do you know, guys, how many, like today, while we are talking from 7 to 8 a.m., do you know your contact is shared to how many people? Do you know in this 1 hour? They are selling your data. If you go to saloon shop, if you give your contact number, that barber will observe you whether you have bald head, okay, whether you are black, white, whatever it might be. Okay, if you have bald head, he will share the contacts to that particular. Okay, we have companies, right? Okay, so this, like this, the data is misusing. If you are going to more supermarket, they are asking the phone number. Reject, guys. Whenever, wherever people are asking the phone number, scold them. This, that is illegal, guys. They cannot take your data like that. Simply they will say, sir, we are going to send offers, or we are going to give you what is that reward points and all. Simply they are going to collect your data. They will sell your data, guys. They will sell your data literally. You don't believe me? In this 1 hour, don't know your contact is exchanged with how many people. Seriously, I'm saying, as a database administrator, you should know the importance of your data. Okay, so whenever, wherever, if people are asking numbers, simply reject them. Don't give your numbers, guys. Don't give your numbers. You will get promotional offers. You will get earlier, the business is limited, guys. The business is limited. Okay, so for example, if the business more supermarket is there, it was there in lot of locations. Most of the states it was there, most of the locations, most of the areas it was there. Earlier, if the sales are down, if more is not performing well, if more is not getting good results, not good profit, it has to improve the offers across the state. Okay, now he is collecting the information for every area. In case if the data, if the sales is down in one area, he will simply introducing one offer, okay, to attract the customers. Okay, and then he is simply sending messages. Okay, kg sugar 9 rupees. This weekend offer. That is weekend offer, kg sugar 9 rupees. See, guys, how they are misusing your data. Okay, so whenever you should know the importance of the data, guys, don't share your personal data with anyone. Reject them, scold them. They have an option. They, simply if you go to villages and all, okay, people will say, no, sir, the computer can't process if you don't give the phone number. They have their own phone number. They can give it, they can process the order with phone number. But still they are trying to pull your information. They are trying to take your data, guys. Simply they are selling the data. They are misusing the data, your data especially. Okay, so don't give your personal information to anyone, guys, please, at least from today, try to, at least if it is important, you know the importance, of course I should know the importance, then share your contact details with them. And guys, you don't believe me, your contacts, um, your contacts are sharing with like this what we can say, they are going to cheat you guys. They will call you, hey, you got a reward point, what is that, voucher, you got a gift voucher, please come and collect the gift voucher. And if you go there, okay, and they are going to give you some plans and all, they are going to cheat you guys. I'm not saying please don't give the data to everyone, okay. Here the problem is, that's okay if they can sell your contacts, that is different thing, that is not an issue, but they are selling your contacts to cheaters also. Lot of people are like misusing your contacts, that is the main thing, guys. Okay, so please be aware of it. Again, please don't share your contacts and all, this is very important thing. I just want to share the same with you. Okay, guys, so now you know the difference between data and information. Let me give you one more example, guys. Yes. Okay, so 1 minute, let me open the snipping tool. Okay, so let me snip this, guys, just snip. Right, done. Okay, so now if you see these numbers, okay, can you understand anything? If I just show you these numbers, what will be there in your mind, guys? Tell me. 51, 77, 58, 82, 64, 70. This is just a raw data. Agree, guys? Don't understand anything with the help of these numbers, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, right. So I just added some meaning to this numbers. I just added some context to this numbers, guys. What context I just added? Simply I just added this context: test scores achieved by students. These are the test scores achieved by the students, guys. Now you came to know, hey, these are marks. Okay, these are marks. Okay, test score achieved by the students. When you know this, these are the marks of the students, the first thing immediately that will come to your mind is, who got highest marks, who got lowest marks, what is the average mark, and how many of below average and above average, like these many, okay, thoughts you will get in your mind, right? So like this only you can see, I just added one context. This is a raw data, guys. I just added one context. What is the context? These are the test scores achieved by the students. Then the data is processed, and it is converted into information. So average test score is calculated as 67 percentage. This shows that the first student is his marks is below average. It is showing like the first student marks are below average. Okay, guys, so this is the difference between data and your information. Okay, raw facts you can call it as a data. If you process the data, it will be converted into information. Processing means what? Adding some meaning, adding some context, adding some values, okay, adding some columns, adding some attributes, everything can be processing only. Your database software will help us to process the data, guys. Okay, any issues, any doubts? Are we good, guys? Okay, done. So that is small intro about the database software. Chalo, let's go to next thing, guys. What a DBA will do, what his activities, okay, what is daily activities of DBA and all, we'll discuss tomorrow. Okay, so what is the SQL Server? We just completed, guys. Where the software will be used? This software can be used as a backend software for any application, right? Agree? The database software can be used as a backend software for any application, guys. Okay, duties and activities of DBA. What a DBA will do, that will be discussed tomorrow, guys. Okay, these are the things a DBA will do, regular things. Okay, I'll explain. It will take half an hour like that. Okay, I'll explain what a DBA will do in the organization. I'll explain tomorrow. Right, right. Course duration, guys. It's 6 to 7 weeks. Okay, it's a 6 to 7 weeks, guys. Not weeks. It's weeks. Okay, it's a 6 to 7 weeks, almost 1.5 month, close to 2 months, guys, depends upon the topics. Okay, depends upon the time we are spending. And daily we are going to spend almost 2 hours, guys, almost 2 hours. Okay, we'll connect daily early morning 7 to 9 a.m. Okay, if any people are there going to office, okay, we'll close it by 8:50 a.m., guys. We'll close it by 8:50 a.m. Okay, right? We'll close it by 8:50 a.m. Right? This is the course duration. Around we are going to discuss Monday to Friday classes will be there, guys. Monday to Friday classes will be there. If needed, I'll include Saturday also. If needed, guys, I'll include Saturday also. If needed, I'll include Sunday also, guys. Okay, but not all Sundays. Mostly at the end of the course. Okay, might be 1 or 2 Sundays I'll take from you. Okay, usually the classes will be Monday to Friday, 7 to 9 a.m. or 8:50 a.m. depends upon the topic. If the topic is small topic, we'll close it by 8:40 itself. Okay, sometimes. And for the first 1 week, I'll go slowly, guys. I don't want to like rush. I'll just go slowly. So class will be completed by 8:30 only for the first 1 week. Slowly, we are going to jump into the topics, guys. Nothing to worry. Please be with me. Please connect with me. Of course, I'll help you to do okay to simplify the things, guys. Okay, so classes will be Monday to Friday mostly, and if needed, okay, I'll after fourth week like that, I'm going to include Saturday also. Then at the end of the courses, okay, might be I'll include 1 or 2 Sundays, guys. Okay, and that too, I'll take the opinion, and if you are interested, then only if everyone is agreed to take classes on Sunday, then only I'll take the classes on Sunday, guys. Okay, right, for Saturday there is no optional. I'll if depends upon the situation, I'll take the classes on Saturday also. Right, who can learn this course, guys? Everyone can learn, those who are graduated. Okay, any graduate, any graduate can learn this course. Diploma holders also can learn this course. Okay, any graduate and diploma holders also. Forget about your background, guys. Sir, what we have to ask, why you came to IT side? You belongs to pharma industry, right? Why you came to IT side? What we have to answer? I'll explain at the end of the course. Okay, I'll explain. Nothing to worry. See, the background is not an important, guys. Whether you are good in technology or not is important thing. Background is not at all a roadblock for you. So don't think about the background. In case if that is the case, most of your friends knows he also from different background, but he's doing the IT job, right? If that is a roadblock, he can't also do the IT job, right? He can't get the IT job, right? So don't think only computer people, computer graduates will get the IT job. Nothing like that. A graduate. Okay, if you are a graduate, you can easily get even MBA also, MCA also, anything, MSc also, biochemistry also. Everyone can be eligible, guys. But it depends. Sometimes, very rarely, they will ask this question. Hey, you are from pharmacy background, right? Why you came to IT side? Okay, very rarely you are going to get this question, guys. Okay, you can justify the answer. I'll tell you at the end of the classes what answer you have to give. I'll tell you, guys. So everyone is eligible, okay, to learn this course to get the job as a DBA, right? Fine. So next is, guys, how to practice. It is very important, guys. Of course, I am going to help you to teach minimum 3 years to 6 years of experience, guys. Completely real time. 3 to 6 years means if you get the job, okay, if you get the job, once you get the job, you can manage the work. A 3 years guy to 6 years guy can easily manage the work with our trainings. I am very sure about it. You can go beyond 7 years also. I am proudly say that you can, if you attend my trainings, you can handle 7 years of experience work also. Why? Because everything is real time, completely real time, guys. I am not just installing SQL Server in my local laptop, and I am just not showing in how to do in the local laptop and all. We will have setup, guys, completely. We will have, okay, Oracle VirtualBox setup. In that Oracle VirtualBox, we are going to install Windows operating systems, Windows servers. On top of the Windows servers, we are going to install SQL servers, like the complete real-time setup in the organization. How they will set up a real-time servers, in the same way we are going to set up the real-time servers in our laptops, guys. See, these are the servers for the last batch. See, these are the servers for batch 42. These are the servers for batch 41, B41, B batch 42, batch 42. So we'll practice on real-time servers, guys. Everything in the organization, how the setup is there, the same setup we are going to practice. We are going to build in our laptop, I'll explain each and every topic. You have to simply go through the recordings and you have to build the same setup in your laptop, guys. Believe me, at the end of the course, what your organization having the setup in your laptop also, you will have same setup, guys. But your organization will have 200, 300 servers. We will have 2, 3 servers, guys. That is the only difference. That's it. Okay, so how many hours you have to practice, guys? That is very important. So how many years you are keeping? You're trying as a 3 years experience. Practice daily for 3 years, 3 hours, guys. Minimum 3 hours you have to practice. You want to go as a 4 years experience. Daily practice for 4 hours. 5 years daily practice for 5 hours. Daily, guys. It's a minimum. If you go beyond it, it will be very helpful, guys. But a minimum you have to spend 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, guys. Believe me, sir. What will be there to practice 3 hours? Yes, lot of things will be there, guys. Keep practicing, keep practicing, keep practicing. Will give you some perfection, guys. Lot of things. See, believe me, just do practice for one time. Again, next time also you do the practice, you can came to know at least one new point, guys. Every time you are practicing, you will know one new point in the each practice, guys. So definitely you have to spend minimum 3 to 6 hours. Then it will help you, okay, to get the job, guys. Whatever done is done, guys, till now. Of course, you people have 27, 28, 29 years of experience. Okay. So whatever is completed, yes, leave it. Just spend 2 to 3 months with me. Just put efforts for 2 to 3 months, next 2 to 3 months. Believe me, guys, you can get the job easily. Easily means when you are putting efforts. Sir, you said I can get the job easily, sir. I have completed the course. I am not getting the job. What to do? I also said to practice for 3 years. Have you practiced? I also said, have you practiced for 5 hours? Have you practiced? You will skip that line and you will simply ask, I just attended the course or I'm not getting the job. Guys, it is showing 1 minute. Please reconnect again, guys, by using the same link. Please reconnect again. Try to reconnect immediately, guys. We'll start immediately.